Grimm's fairy tale, Cinderella. Once upon a time, in a quiet village, there lived a sweet and gentle girl. After her mother died, her father remarried. His new wife brought along her two daughters, who were proud and unkind. Though the girl tried to be polite, they never treated her like family. Sadly, her father passed away not long after. From that day on, she had no one to protect her. Her cruel stepmother and stepsisters made her do all the work and treated her like a servant. They made her sweep the floors, carry water, cook meals, and clean their shoes. She had no nice clothes, no warm bed, and no kind words. She wasn't given a room of her own. Instead, they made her sleep near the fireplace, on a pile of old blankets, just to stay warm. She worked from morning until night, and was always covered in dust. One day, her stepmother looked at her with a sneer and said,
"You're filthy from head to toe. Then you shall be called Cinderella."
And from that day on, everyone called her by that name. But Cinderella never complained. She stayed kind and gentle, even when they were cruel. She often sang to the birds outside her window and dreamed of a happier life. One morning, a royal minister came to the center of the village, drawing everyone's attention. He unrolled a shiny golden scroll, cleared his throat, and announced,
"The prince will hold a grand ball at the palace. We sincerely invite all the young ladies in the kingdom to attend."
The stepsisters shrieked with excitement.
"I will wear my pink silk dress,"
said one.
"I will curl my hair and wear my pearls,"
said the other. They ordered Cinderella to help. She sewed their dresses, polished their shoes, and brushed their hair.
"May I go to the ball too?"
she asked softly.
"You have no pretty dress, no shoes, how could you go to the ball?"
The stepmother scoffed. Then she turned away and added coldly,
"You're not going anywhere. Stay home and clean the house from top to bottom."
So on the night of the ball, the stepsisters went to the palace, and Cinderella was left behind. She sat by the fireplace, her heart heavy, and tears rolled down her cheeks.
"If only I could go,"
she whispered. Suddenly, a warm light surrounded her. A gentle old woman appeared, holding a sparkling wand.
"Don't be afraid, I am here to help you,"
said the old woman.
"I want to go to the ball, but I don't have a pretty dress or shoes,"
said Cinderella.
"Then let me make your wish come true,"
said the old woman with a smile. She waved her wand. Poof! A pumpkin turned into a golden carriage. 6 mice became fine white horses. Cinderella's old clothes turned into a beautiful gown, and sparkling glass slippers appeared on her bare feet.
"But remember, the magic will end when the clock strikes 12. You must leave before then,"
the old woman reminded her gently.
"I promise."
Cinderella's eyes were shining. The palace was glowing with music and candlelight. When Cinderella stepped in, everyone turned to look. She was so beautiful, no one recognized her, not even her stepsisters. The prince saw her and walked straight to her.
"May I have this dance?"
he asked with a bow.
Yes.
she replied, smiling. They danced again and again. The prince was enchanted by her beauty and the way she smiled. Cinderella laughed and twirled. Suddenly, the clock began to chime.
Oh no. I must go,
she said anxiously. She ran down the stairs, and one glass slipper slipped off, but she didn't stop. The prince ran after her, but she was already gone. All he found was the glass slipper lying on the stairs. The next day, the prince and his royal ministers went across the kingdom, visiting every home, one by one.
I must find the owner of this glass slipper,
he said firmly. When they reached Cinderella's house, the stepsisters rushed to try it on.
Let me try,
said one, reaching for the glass slipper.
No, let me try,
said the other, pushing forward eagerly. But neither of them could get it on at all. Then Cinderella stepped forward.
May I try?
she asked softly.
You didn't even attend the ball,
the stepmother snapped. The royal minister handed her the glass slipper. Cinderella slipped her foot into it, it fit just right. Everyone looked on in amazement. When the prince saw the slipper fit, his eyes lit up. He smiled and walked forward.
It's you. I finally found you.
He took her hand, and Cinderella smiled back. The prince and Cinderella were married in a grand celebration and lived happily ever after. This story reminds us that even in difficult times, kindness and a gentle heart can lead to a brighter future. Cinderella remained gentle and kind through it all, and in the end, she found the happiness she truly deserved. That's all for today's story. Good night.